Sleep. Sleep is defined as unconsciousness from which the person can be aroused by sensory or other stimuli. It is to be distinguished from coma, which is unconsciousness from which the person cannot be aroused. There are multiple stages of sleep, from very light sleep to very deep sleep. Sleep researchers also divide sleep into two entirely different types of sleep that have different qualities as follows. Two types of sleep. During each night, a person goes through stages of two types of sleep that alternate with each other. They are called slow wave sleep because in this type of sleep, the brain waves are very large but very slow, and as we discuss later, and two, rapid eye movement sleep, REM sleep, because in this type of sleep, the eye undergoes rapid movements despite the fact that the person is still asleep. Most sleep during each night is of the slow wave variety. This is the deep, restful sleep that the person experiences during the first hour of sleep, after having been awake for many hours. REM sleep, on the other hand, occurs in episodes during sleep and occupies about 25% of the sleep time of the young adult. Each episode normally recurs about every 90 minutes. This type of sleep is not so restful, and it is usually associated with vivid dreaming, as we discuss later. Slow wave sleep. Most of us can understand the characteristics of deep slow wave sleep by remembering the last time we were kept awake for more than 24 hours and then remembering the deep sleep that occurred during the first hour after going to sleep. This sleep is exceedingly restful and is associated with a decrease in both peripheral vascular tone and many other vegetative functions of the body. In addition, there are 10 to 30% decreases in blood pressure, respiratory rate, and basal metabolic rate. Although slow wave sleep is frequently called dreamless sleep, dreams and sometimes even nightmares do occur during slow wave sleep. The difference between the dreams that occur in slow wave sleep and those that occur in REM sleep is that those of REM sleep are associated with more bodily muscle activity, and the dreams of slow wave sleep usually are not remembered. That is, during slow wave sleep, consolidation of the dreams in memory does not occur. REM sleep, paradoxical sleep, desynchronized sleep. In a normal night of sleep, bouts of REM sleep lasting 5 to 30 minutes usually appear on the average every 90 minutes. When the person is extremely sleepy, each bout of REM sleep is short, and it may even be absent. Conversely, as the person becomes more rested through the night, the durations of the REM bouts greatly increase. There are several important characteristics of REM sleep. 1. It is usually associated with active dreaming and active bodily muscle movements. 2. The person is even more difficult to arouse by sensory stimuli than during deep, slow-wave sleep, and yet people usually awaken spontaneously in the morning during an episode of REM sleep. 3. The muscle tone throughout the body is exceedingly depressed, indicating strong inhibition of the spinal muscle control areas. 4. The heart rate and respiratory rate usually becomes irregular, which is characteristic of the dream state. 5. Despite the extreme inhibition of the peripheral muscles, irregular muscle movements do not occur. These are in addition to the rapid movements of the eyes. 6. The brain is highly active in REM sleep, and overall brain metabolism may be increased as much as 20%. Although the electroencephalogram (EEG) shows a pattern of brain waves similar to those that occur during wakefulness, this type of sleep is also called paradoxical sleep because it is a paradox that a person can still be asleep despite marked activity in the brain. In summary, REM sleep is a type of sleep in which the brain is quite active. However, the brain activity is not channeled in the proper direction for the person to be fully aware of his or her surroundings, and therefore the person is truly asleep.